Okay, Dallas, I'm going to show you how to do a web blog post and a SEO search engine optimization. And first you start out by going to this website, www.plateaupainting.com/lakeside/wp-login.php. Once you get there, hit enter. It'll take you to a username and password. Enter your Dallas admin 2 and the password that I sent you. I can resend it. Once you do that, it gets you into your site. You come over here and you can see this is your main navigation. So you want to come here to posts, say all posts, just click on that. It'll show you all of the posts that you have. Right now you don't have any really in this website, so we're going to trash this one. It's just a temporary one. We'll get rid of that. Now we're going to hit add new. That's going to create a new post. We're going to just title it something fun, whatever. And you can title it anything reasonable or that has to do with your project or thought for the day. Hit publish. Gotta hit it twice, I believe, till you get this thing right here. It says view post. Click on that. Once you come up to this, then you're going to look for this thing right here, enable visual builder. You want to click on that. Once that's clicked, it should bring up something like this. Okay, you gotta kind of hold your mouse over these areas. These are your builders, so they're a visual builder. And what you do is you come to this black one right here, and you want to click. You want to click on the black one. So just make sure you get that little dot thing. Add new module. It's going to pop something up. You can say, I guess you can say blog post. I don't know what that is, but anyways, I usually just go down here to text, click on that. Here is your text editor, pops up just like that, and it's just like a Word document editor. You can type, you know, whatever you want to. All right, so say you got something like that. You're going to put in anything, you know, whatever your search terms are. Let's just say it's something like this. You can change it when you get in here. Everything's editable. So then you want to do that. We're excited, whatever. You type that text. If you want, you can add a link to it. Let's say if you go to your normal website. Let's say free you want to click that link of the free estimate because we want to send people there maybe. You copy out that link, go back to your post. So I just added a new tab and went to the normal site. And let's say contact us or whatever. Let's say we're going to add a link in there. You can do it a couple ways. Just like that. Type some text, select it, hit this little link icon and enter, paste that text in there. hit OK, and that will add a link. The other way you can do it, and then after you're done here, you can style this text too, just so you know. If you needed to, you could put in you know, any kind of header, titled header. If you click enter, it'll drop your text down 2 spaces, but you want to just hit 1 main space, and then you should be able to style this right here by going to paragraph. You can do a heading. You can do different styles. Heading 2 is a little smaller. Heading 3, smaller yet. Heading 4, you know, stuff like that. You just don't want it, if this text is right with it though, it'll change. See how it changed everything within its section to that. So you want to hit just a full return, whatever text you type, and then grab that lower text and change it to paragraph or whatever. And it'll style that the same way. So I usually go heading 1 on these. So you got heading 1, and then you can do your regular paragraph text, hit save or OK, and then you want to also hit save down here, and this is the little purple button. Come over to the right and you click on the save. Once that goes through, you're going to see a checkbox, and once that's saved, you can exit the Visual Builder. Now that is actually a blog post in the website. So if we want, we can re-enable the Visual Builder, and I'll show you another thing. So we have that enabled. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to click another button or another plus and hit button. And this is the other way. Other way to do a link. Click to request a free estimate. So I already copied that out when I was over here in this other tab. I'm going to paste it in here and hit save. Now we got this cool little button down here. So you can either do it contact us today like that link, or you can do it with the button. It all depends on what you want to do. Then finally, the other thing we want to do is, it's kind of boring looking, right? So we want to add a photo. So we'll just click on any of these. This is the first one with this text, and this is the second section kind of with this text. We want to click on that one. And then we're going to scroll down here until we see image. Click on that. It's going to give you an image option. You want to click upload. We're going to look through your media library just because I don't have time right now, but you could click upload files, find a file, and add it. But we'll just go through here, find a springy looking picture. Let's say Harbin's house. Upload. Alright, and we click the checkbox. Now that gives you that image in there. Now you can move it, because I want it to be up here right underneath spring is in the air. So I'm going to take it and move it by grabbing this little plus thing and pulling it right above the hello. Okay. Well, there it is. It moved it up to that spot. Now if you look, if you hold over things, you can see there's this weird little spacing, and a lot of times I like to pull that out of there. If you want, you can. It's no big deal. You don't have to. Okay, so that's that. I think this was one we could get rid of. Yeah. So that gives you, this is essentially a blog post. Now you could write a book here if you want, but they like to keep them kind of shorter. So you probably only want to write, 2 or 3 paragraphs, something like that. And then you hit save, save. Once that checkbox shows up, you hit exit. And then we can go check it on the real site. Here's back to the real site. But there's no way to find it right now, right? Because we don't have the blog showing up anywhere. So we could have something that says blog up here, which a lot of times they do. And the way we can do that is we'll come over here, go to menus, and we'll click on that, and it says, oh, this is the footer, sorry. I'm going to remove that, change this to the main, select it, and we're going to say, just to create a blog post, we're going to click uncategorize, add to menu. Now this we're going to rename, and we're going to call it blog, all caps, to match. Once that's in there, we're going to put it home, about, gallery, blog. Let's do that, yeah. So you can order it by grabbing it and pulling it. So I can move it up, I can make it a sub, drop down menu type thing, but I'm just going to leave it here as blog and hit save. Really critical to hit save menu. Then we go back to your website and we hit refresh, and you'll see it turns up here. Now somebody can click on that and they'll see your first post, which is "The spring is in the air." However, for some reason it's not showing our photo. And it may be because it's a categorized. It's just showing the category. But anyways, here's the post. We'll make sure it's on there. Click update, view post. Here it is. So we can see this is the styling we have. It looks good. We're going to go back into this area right here, and I'm just going to set something up real quick. And it's a page that we're going to call blog. And here's where we're gonna, I'm just setting this up for you. I'm just showing you kind of how this works, but you don't have to think you got to do this, but I'm just setting up your blog page as an actual page. So what we'll do is we're going to add, we're going to trying to get this little thing right here. There we go. Okay, we're going to add this right here. Let's see. Blog. Okay, this is going to list 10 posts. We can say how many, say 5 or whatever. We'll include these categories. You can create new categories if you want. We're just going to leave that the way it is. Spring is in the air. There we go. And we're going to save it. Save, and exit. Now, the only thing we do want to change in your blog, so go back to your blog, original one, hit edit post. And remember that photo we grabbed of Harbin's thing? We want to click here and say set featured image. We're going to grab that same photo, maybe a different one. Let's do a different angle. And we'll put that in there. That's going to be now your featured image for your blog. We click update. Now, I believe when we go back here and hit, that's going to give us that photo. So spring is in the air, whatever. Now when people click on this, they're going to go to that actual blog page that we created. And it's going to show both photos now and the full text. plus our link and click to request. Okay, which takes us back to the free estimate page. So that's how you do a blog post. Anyways, it's a little bit convoluted, but you can play with it and just start cranking blogs out. The other thing is, this is how you do your search engine optimization. So what you want to do is, we're going to come down and go to pages. Okay, now in each of your pages, especially your about page or your estimate gallery page, home page, we can start with the home page. We'll come up here, edit the page, and in this home page now we're going to click Enable Visual Builder the same way, and we'll come down here, and the best thing to do is hit another one of these, text at the bottom, and then here you want to just start typing in all of your keywords. So Dallas Olson, comma, painting, interiors and exteriors, Coeur d'Alene. I think that's how you spell it. Anyways, comma, you're just writing in any set of keywords that people might search. Painter near me, home painter, whatever you can think of. Stuff like that, and you can click all that, just keep cranking out whatever you want, and then you hit save. But before we do that, we're going to take this text and we're going to color it nothing, or we'll color it white. Let's color it white to match the background. That's just so, and then hit save or the thing, and then you come down here and hit save. Now it's actually in here. You can't see it, but it's in there. Exit Visual Builder, and those keywords are now on your home page under this owner Dallas. They're right here, right? So that's kind of the down and dirty way to add keywords to your home page in the setup that you have. Now I'll check and see if there's a little plugin thing we can add to the site that you can do more robust SEO, but that will give you a start. Do the same thing in your blogs. So you create some text. While you're writing the text, if you can, in that text, add those keywords, painter in northern Idaho, or whatever you want to put for that you think people will search by. You want to add that inside there. So I hope that makes sense. Anyways, give me a call. Let me know if you need anything whenever you go to try and do this, and we'll go from there. Thanks, man.